Whereupon neither the first testament was dedicated without blood. And that's true, all the dedications throughout. But Jesus was the last of it. No more blood had to be shed for us. Because when Jesus gave up his blood, that was it. Before, they had to have the animals that had not a blemish, or they had not been soiled in any way, that they were perfect as they could possibly be. But Jesus Christ is perfect. He is the true perfection. But this man, after he had offered one sacrifice for sins forever, sat down on the right hand of God. And I guess that was the one thing that was so significant for me, because the Jews over and over and over and over again had to practice that ritual, the blood ritual. You know, they had to atone for their sins. So it was constant. I mean, can you imagine every week or whatever, bringing an animal to the tabernacle to be slaughtered? And just think about all the blood, and think about all the people who had to do this, though. It wasn't like one or two people. These were like thousands of people. This means thousands of animals are dying. Today, if we had to go and try to find something that was pure, we wouldn't find a pure animal. They're all shot up with different kind of things, and it's nothing. I don't know too many farms now that raise animals that are not somehow on steroids or some kind of way messed up. We wouldn't be able to go before God with that kind of thing, but this is what they had to do. They had to sacrifice. They had to commit that blood to cleanse them. And again, it only cleaned the outside of them. It couldn't actually penetrate their heart like Jesus did with us. And it talked about Jesus. When Jesus gave up his blood, he only had to do it one time. And look at all of us that he saved. Jesus is not going to continually come back and die and give up his blood for us. He doesn't have to do that. He did it one time, and then that one time, where did he go? He went right to the right hand of God. He's sitting at the right hand of God. From henceforth expecting till his enemies be made his footstool. You know, and again, you know, I feel for people who don't believe in him, because they are his enemies. If you don't believe in Jesus Christ, you are definitely his enemy. If you believe in him, you have a close bond, and you're going to be able to live with him eternally. But those who do not believe him, and who I worry about, are the Jews who, they stopped at the Old Testament.